use water's natural filter. Hello, and welcome back to our third and final episode of Beyond the Tap in 2024. Now that we understand the science of water and how seasonal changes affect it, we'll take a closer look at the source of water. How is the water quality in cities like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, or Dallas? You might be surprised by the different conditions in these cities and the impact quality and taste. Are you ready? Your best water experience starts now. As a water sommelier, I frequently travel across the country, visiting clients and attending events. When I stay to hotels or restaurants, I ask for filtered water. Even if the water source seems good, its quality can diminish during transit through pipes, potentially picking up contaminants or altering its flavor. Since many people are curious about water quality in cities like Los Angeles, New York, let's take a closer look at where the water comes from and what makes each city's supply unique. In California, where water is a precious resource, ensuring clean and safe tap water is crucial, especially given the state's size and drought risk. However, the safety of tap water remains a concern, particularly in Southern California. Let's explore the water quality in Los Angeles. The water quality in LA varies significantly depending on the location, as different areas receive water from various sources, including surface water and groundwater. Each community treats water differently, resulting in disparities in contaminants. A significant concern with the potential use of chloramine as a disinfectant used during the drought season is considered a carcinogen. Most of the tap water in Los Angeles is actually imported from outside the county, reservoirs in Northern California and the Colorado River. The Colorado River sounds promising, but transportation remains a risk factor. LA tap water contains a concerning amount of contamination of chemicals and heavy metals, which are over the local health guidelines. Despite being banned in the 1980s, lead might still be present in homes and water systems, posing a health risk. Given these risks, many residents use water filters for added safety and quality. Now let's go to New York, home of the Big Apple and the Champagne of tap waters. Most of New York's tap water comes from the Catskill Mountains and the Hudson Valley, with smaller portions sourced from the Croatian system. This setup is remarkable because New York operates the largest unfiltered water system in the US. Instead of using traditional filtration at the distribution centers, the water is naturally filtered through soil, wetlands, and forest on its way to the city. This natural process helps maintain the high quality. However, even top-notch water systems have their challenges. During the warmer months, New York adds chlorine to the water to prevent growth of microorganisms. Due to the increased drought risk, New York needs to look for alternative water resources, like New Jersey, which will increase the potential chloride risks from the salty water in the ocean. In Brooklyn, where the tap water is legally safe and considered among the best in the nation. Yet, due to the long journey from the reservoir to the tap, the aging pipe systems, in some of the areas, there can be occasional issues. Specifically, the potential for disinfection of chemicals to mix with organic compounds in old pipes present a minor health risk. Overall, New York City's tap water is a high quality, but it's good to be aware of the risk factors that can affect as it travels from the pristine source to your glass. Now let's head to Chicago, grab a hot dog and learn more about their water. The city of Chicago utilizes Lake Michigan as a source of water via 2 water treatment plants. The Jardine Water Purification Plant serves the northern area of the city and suburbs, while the Sawyer Water Purification Plant serves the southern areas of the city and the suburbs. Lake Michigan is the only Great Lake that is entirely contained within the United States. Water from Lake Michigan enters the purification system through cribs located 2 miles off the shore. It travels through tunnels approximately 200 feet beneath the lake bed and is one of 2 main purification plants. At these plants, the water undergoes treatment to remove impurities. Let's take a closer look at the general process of water purification in Chicago. The water passes through 8 screens to filter out debris. It's chemically treated with chlorine for disinfection, and it blends polyphosphates to coat the pipes to minimize lead leaching. It also adds fluorine to prevent cavities for children's teeth. Going back to the source of the water, it includes rivers, lakes, streams, ponds, and reservoirs. As water travels over the surface of the land through the ground, it can dissolve naturally occurring minerals and pick up substances resulting from the presence of agricultural activity. Finally, let's head to Dallas and learn about water from reservoirs. The city relies solely on surface water from reservoirs and does not use groundwater. By the time the drinking water reaches the tap, it has undergone multiple stages of treatment and monitoring, ensuring its safe consumption. While Texas tap water meets legal safety standards, there are significant concerns about the state's aging infrastructure. The old pipes result in billions of gallons of water lost annually. Additionally, Texas issues nearly 8 boil water notifications each day, highlighting the ongoing challenges with water quality and safety. Dallas source water is high mineral content, and it comes from several lakes. It uses chloramine to treat algae blooms that occur in the hotter months. So today we learned a lot about source water. LA with the Colorado River, New York comes from the Catskill Mountains and Hudson Valley, Chicago, Lake Michigan, and Dallas, where the water comes from reservoirs and surrounding lakes. In general, tap water from the US is considered safe to drink. However, using a water filter provides an extra layer and assurance. This is a simple step you can take to feel more confident about the water you consume while exploring different cities. Not to forget the elevated tasting experience. I'm sure you don't want to drink water that tastes like a pool with your New York strip steak or your Texas barbecue. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what topics you're interested in. Your feedback will help us shape the episodes for 2025, so please share your feedback here.